Oftentimes we say we need more space, but the reality is we need more usable space. If space was the issue, we'd all be living in warehouses. And one thing I really love about this home is the amount of usable functional space. This is the Sonoma II by In My Homes. It's a 5 bedroom, 5 bath house with about 3,900 square feet of space. So they have the staged area to the right as an office. I mean, I guess that could work for a lot of people. For me, it's much more functional as a formal dining. With kids and all the people that would be in a house nearly 4,000 square feet. That's kind of open for an office. So home this size really warrants a 3-car garage. So here they have the exercise equipment, and but you can imagine plenty of rooms for your kids' bicycles, your toys. Maybe have a tool bench in there or something like that. But it's nice to have plenty of space where you can be well organized to meet all your family's kind of activities. So I said it before, I said it again. I really actually love that tile, but I love the fact that this laundry room doesn't come through the garage. Currently in my laundry room, I got my kids' jiu-jitsu gis on the floor, and it's nice that guests aren't going to track through and kind of see the clutter or any potential disorganization. Good theme of this house is storage and efficient use of the space. You see that here with this Harry Potter room. They turn into like a little wine bar area, and that's pretty cool. I've seen people use that space as well for like a pet storage room. You see me like kind of like a pet bedroom or something like that, and it's always nice when people put their personality into the home. But I love the amount of storage in this kitchen. The backsplash is beautiful. It's a little bit muted, but it complements everything nicely. The kitchen has a great triangle, so you could get some work done without walking all over the place. I love the idea of sitting here at the sink. Maybe you're washing dishes. You can see your family, laughing and playing games at the kitchen table, or maybe watching a movie on TV. And it's just a nice way that connects the whole home. And that's another trend I really love with these modern houses is the size of these pantries. A lot of the houses that built in 2000 before, they have the small pantry. And it's almost like playing a game of Jenga to get out the peanut butter. But here you have bigger space, should be well organized. And especially with active lifestyles, I don't, have time to go to the grocery store every single day. And it's nice that you have plenty of space for your family's needs. So I love all the natural light in this room. You have the windows to the right. You have the massive sliders. They have more windows by the couch or sliders, excuse me. It really connects inside with the outside. I think that's something that people notice automatically when they enter a home, whether they notice it consciously or not, is how bright the home is, how connected it is with the outside. And the couch here is a pretty decent size and length, but I think you need to be a little strategic with the furniture because the couch wasn't close to the TV, but definitely just be mindful of the space. So one thing I love about In My Homes is the size of the bedrooms downstairs. I really like the herringbone tile in the shower. I think if you're going to go black with that tile, you definitely have to do an interesting pattern. But like I was saying, a lot of In My Homes have this large bedroom downstairs that could really be a second primary suite. Tampa isn't really known for having multi-generational houses. I mean, we have some, but they're not what you'd see in every single neighborhood. And having a large bedroom like this for a parent is, or maybe even just like an adult child, is super great. I had a client call me from, I believe, New York a couple of years ago, and she had an adult child living with her, and she was looking for a home with like a detached suite, and there really wasn't any. But In My Homes, is definitely a good option for that. And I hope that's a trend we see with the other builders going forward in the future. Important element of a home story beyond the space is the community. How is the community space used? Twin Rivers is raising the bar on that significantly. They're building a clubhouse, but it's not like the typical clubhouse you see at a lot of communities. There's going to be a restaurant in there, some shops, and really a place to kind of congregate and to talk to your neighbors and to build those community bonds. There's also going to be a surf park in this community, which is pretty amazing. Tampa Bay, we're not known for surfing. You don't have a lot of people come here to surf. Most of my friends, when they want to surf, they go out to Cocoa Beach or something. And it's nice to have that in your backyard. And they're going to have almost every other amenity you can think of. Pool, pretty sure pickleball courts. Somebody told me there's going to be a golf course in here. I'm not sure if that's correct. But needless to say, there's going to be a lot of activities to spend time with your family members and to make new friends in this community. So that loft was massive. I didn't get a chance to speak about it, but it's insanely huge. And one thing I like about this home is a lot of the bedrooms have these massive closets. In this bedroom, the closet isn't the biggest, but you do have this attached bathroom, which is pretty cool. But a lot of the other bedrooms, they have like these large walk-in closets upstairs, which is a pretty cool feature. Every time I'm in my kids' room, I'm like, why do you guys have so many clothes? And I think part of it is, some clothes they've outgrown, some clothes, maybe their sister handed them down that they haven't quite grown into yet. And it's so important for kids to have, ample space to be for storage and be organized. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the finishes of this home. The builder definitely used a lot of this light green color and then a lot of black too, and some brown as well. Everyone has different personality tastes, and let me know if that's your jam or if you prefer a different look as well. Here's another example of a big closet in a bedroom, and then also that bedroom was massive too. When I first walked into that room, I thought, okay, that's the primary suite, but actually it's not. So In My Homes is a great builder. I love working with them. If you like this home, but you want to see some other options, Taylor Morrison has a home called the Bimini, which is pretty similar in size and layout. And you're not saying Taylor Morrison is better or worse or anything else. I'm just saying when you consider your options, definitely check out that one as well. I think I have a tour of the Bimini on this channel, and I'm probably going to shoot another one in the next couple of weeks. So that's one thing I wasn't crazy about this house is this particular bedroom is a little bit smaller. And it seems, at least for me, I would have preferred to have the bedroom is more similar in size, You don't want one kid to think they're the favorite kid or something like that. I love all this trim work on the ceiling. It gives that room a ton of personality. And this room is massive too. It's kind of hard to describe how large these rooms are in videos. But, anytime you have like a little couch inside, it's definitely a big room. So this would be the primary suite upstairs. It's kind of interesting what they did with this side area here. I guess they have it for a yoga area. We have kettlebells in my house. I could definitely see, working out with kettlebells there, or maybe like a home office, reading nook, or something like that. In theory, too, you could also maybe close that and make it a secondary closet. But a ton of good options for sure. It's awesome you guys made it to the end of this video. My name is Jeremy Sullivan. If you have any questions about homes in Tampa Bay, I'd love to be a real estate resource of choice, whether you're looking today or like 10 years down the road. So that bathtub is pretty large in size. I would have kind of preferred to see a freestanding one, but it's definitely nice in size. And I love the window right there too. You can kind of look outside and reflect on nature or meditate or whatever it is your jam. So by and large, I've stopped putting prices in these videos simply because they change all the time. Depending on the stage of construction and the incentives the bill is running, they vary a lot. But I did want to mention a question I get all the time is when are interest rates going to drop? They're higher now than they have historically been, and that's definitely a big concern for buyers. It's worth mentioning this builder is offering some crazy incentives as far as interest rates. So that's a great way to save money on your monthly payment and not necessarily have to time the market or something like that for rates to drop down low. This is my favorite room in the house. I can definitely see myself, enjoying a cup of coffee in the morning or kind of winding down at the end. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day.